Good morning, guys, and welcome to new review guy, whatever you want to call it. Funded Frog in the building, in the trading community. I just stepped in. I just got through the big door, small door. I don't care. I'm in this bitch. Today we start with our first review. GFT, Goat Funded Trader. This is gonna be a series where I review prop firms and I tell about my experience doing these challenges. Sometimes we're gonna do some comparisons between the firms, which one is better, and this is a brutal opinion, brutal review, because a lot of these guys on YouTube that do the reviews, they fake. Why? Because they get paid to promote some type of firm, some marketing. But this is brutal, guys. I don't get paid. Nobody's doing this. They're all getting paid. They're saying, "Oh, this firm is good." Now let's get straight to it. GFT. Okay. Now it's one of the firms that's coming up lately. I've seen this post on X. Now, guys, we're gonna do a lot of analysis on X. Because X, it gives you a lot of insights on the industry. So GoFunded is ranked. This is the challenge. Okay. Its challenge is ranked 5th most popular prop challenge, right? And it is the 2-step Go challenge 5K. And this one is what we're trying today. But before we get to that, I was trying to talk about the CEO, Edward Excel. Seems like a good guy, right? He's pretty active on Twitter. I like him. I like his content, whatever he's posting. He sometimes he talks about some trading stuff, some mentality stuff. I like it. And he also got a nice active team of marketing. You can see it on this page actually. There's a lot of giveaways, a lot of good sales. And that takes me to my point, which is the sale, right? Now they got a sale of 5K account for $17. It's a 2-step account. First target is 8%, second target is 6%. And the daily drawdown is 4 and the maximal drawdown is 10. Okay, now for this price and these rules, which are industry standard, that's pretty good, with no time limit, $17 is pretty good. It's a pretty good price. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the payout. Now, they got Visa and all. They also pay in crypto, which is a plus, right? But I've seen a certain comment on his post. For some reason, I can't find it. This guy said, on this guy's post, on the CEO post, he said, "Oh, I can't get my payout since January." And I was like, "Oh, what the hell is this? What is he talking about?" But then I see this post. He says, "Some GFT traders requested 10 times payouts, 20, 30 payouts." And I was like, okay, are they paying or not? On X, there's a lot of haters. And you can see, a lot of haters replying to some kind of tweets. You can't really trust everybody because somebody gotta hate. And I say, man, the overall reviews is pretty good. I can't hate on this guy. So we have to see for ourselves about the payout. Maybe we get it to the funded stage and then get a payout. We'll see how they pay. And then maybe this guy has a big payout. We never know. Second one, it takes me to the hidden rules. Now, a lot of prop firms got hidden rules. It doesn't show on the page, it doesn't really show. You gotta figure it out yourself. Even though if you ask the assistant right here, on some kind of firms, it shows you the rules, you can ask stuff. But sometimes some rules just get, behind the curtains. But one thing I've seen right here is this guy, MB Trader. He says GFT is not so great. Many rules that make traders fail. I'm a professional trader, and I was 4.6%, 6.4K in profit, and my account was violated. Why? Because I reached a supposed rule of each trade can't exceed 2% drawdown. What a joke. Never getting back to this scam. Now, things like this. I never heard of a 2% drawdown exceed. What the hell is that? Now, I've been in 6% of drawdown. Now, I'm joking. I've been in a lot of drawdown, but drawdown is inevitable in trading. You gotta go through drawdown. Of course, you gotta risk manage, but come on, man. But yeah, hidden rules like this can get out of nowhere. And they stayed after you get your funded. They send you an email. Oh, you made this, you made that, you made this, suppose, you know, and then you got like, oh man, come on, bro. I did what? I did what? But whatever. But hey, you never know. We gotta try for ourselves. Another thing on this, I don't like. I don't like this. They do not have specification of the pairs of the indices. What I mean by that, what are the spreads? What are the commissions? What are the leverage for each? You know, what are the leverage for, let's say, forex, commodities, indices? Is it different? They say right here it's up to 100, but guy, what is up to 100? I know it gets up to 100, but is it 30? Is it 50? You know, it depends. Also, spread. When I get into a firm, I want to know what kind of spread I'm going into. I don't want to buy the account and get into the spread. Now, I can't lie to you, they have good spread, but you got to showcase that. You got to show me that I will get into the firm for this good spread. But I guess new traders that don't know nothing about, you know, the trading, they're beginning, they're learning, you know, nothing wrong with that. They buy this the cheapest challenge, $17, and then they don't care about that. They don't even know if that matters, but it does. It matters the commissions, you know. We'll talk about other firms that have high commissions, and bro, you're destined to lose, right? But we'll get through that. But I want to show you an example of another firm which we're gonna talk about a lot and on this channel, which is FundedNext. You know, I've been on FundedNext since the beginning, and I have a lot of mixed opinions on it. But for instance, we have this specification table, which is good. I like this one. You know, a lot of firms do it. The Fivers as well do it. You know, you put your symbols, you put your spread. You know, for me, I trade German 30 and also gold. So right here, you gotta show it. But for GFT, they got good spread. You can see right here on FundedNext, they got German 30 at 4.55. On GFT, it's 2.1. And on gold, right here is 0.28. The other one is 0.21. And also, it fluctuates sometimes, depends on the volume. But it doesn't really matter. But it's really competitive, you know, on a spread size. And the commission, I really know how much commission they're charging, which is bad. Okay, let's go back to the rewards. So for the first payout, it's on demand. So whenever you request it, you're gonna get it. You want to take it, and then it's every 30 days, which is pretty good for the account size. I've seen it a lot on a lot of firms. Okay, now I want to show you the dashboard. Now the dashboard is pretty cool. I can't lie to you. The dashboard is pretty cool. Whoa, what is this? We got 300 down there. What the hell? Anyways, the dashboard is pretty good. I like when platforms gamify their trading, their platforms, because a lot of traders has been, you know, we come from a background of gaming, so when we see this, we get excited, you know, we get excited, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So overall, this firm is nice. Now, in the future, we'll compare it to other firms, and also at the end of the challenge, I'll rate my whole experience on the challenge on this firm. Seems promising as now, but we gotta see. Catch you in another one. Funded Frog!